Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. It's currently 10:48 p.m. here in the glorious Mid-Mo. So, so today was kind of an interesting day. As many as people know, I shaved my head. Well, I was shaving my head and decided that I needed to cut myself today. Apparently, I nicked myself literally from here to here with a good sized cut in my head from the razor blade. So yeah, that happened today. Trust me when I say it hurt. Ouch. So I've been looking at tattoo ideas, and I've been looking at different ideas for all kinds of different ideas. And one of the ideas I had in my head that I had is I want to get the something like that right here. It's the called the Vengsar or something like that. It's the Viking sign for a Viking compass kind of looking thing. Yeah, whatever. And it should be pretty cool, I think. Um, Also, there's this. Um, so I went to the store today, and at the store I was grocery shopping, and I found this brand of root beer that I've never tried before, called Virgil's, and I must say, I like it a lot. It's smooth, which I like. It's kind of like a mix between A&W, Barks, and Mugs all mixed together. So, and also, if you guys haven't noticed, behind me, there's a new background on it. There's a new background. See? All tie-dye ish. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have a nice change of pace and change things up a bit, change things up, because change is good, right? That's what we were told every time. Change is good. So, I've also today been I've been also been doing a lot of like different. I also been I found I've been for some of you who don't know I like mints a lot, and one in particular mint I like is Newman's Zone Organic Wintergreen Mints. I like them a lot. They work all the time. I usually have one of these in my pocket all the time. So so I've been thinking about doing. So sometime pretty soon, I'll be doing a horror movie night marathon and watching all different horror movies. And I'm thinking if I can find it still, I want to find. I want to get. I'm gonna. If I can find it still, I want to get Ringo, The Ring, and then The Conjuring from like one to the last one, and watch all of them from top to bottom, from starting with like the top to like then the Nun and then down the line. I don't like Annabelle. Not gonna happen whatsoever. Don't like it. No. Dolls are creepy. That's just all I gotta say. So, so something funny happened the other day that I thought was kind of interesting, or I wouldn't really call it funny because it kind of was kind of a bad moment. But have you ever been walking and tripped on something and fell, and then looked around to see if anybody saw you to make sure? Yeah, I did that yesterday. I did that the other day. I was walking in flip flops, walking up to my porch, and I guess my flip flop caught the porch, and I just ate it, just boom right onto the porch. Both knees landed on the porch, hands went bang onto the porch, and I'm sitting there looking around, to make sure no one saw this, and I'm laying there going, "Wow, that just happened," and dang, I was like, "That's gonna leave a mark." I wake up, I get up, brush myself off, make sure I'm not bleeding or make sure I'm not hurt or anything. And I go lay down. Next morning, I got bruises on both my knees now because of it. And I'm like, oh, my knees are really sore. My knees are sore. I'm like, wow, it's not gonna be fun getting this. This not getting all this other stuff. It's not gonna be fun. Trust me on that. So, what's really cool is in August, school starts back up, and I can go back to work in my degree some more, my marine biology degree, and I'm looking very forward to it because it's gonna be nice to get back to a routine. Because, and have you ever noticed that like when you're out in public and you look at billboards, some of the billboards are very questionable about how they can put those billboards on there. Because like they're just sometimes questionable. Like there's when you're driving through like certain places, you'll see billboards for like advertising food things, but how they word it, it's really questionable on certain things. Eat more chicken. That's normal. Finger licking good. You're like, yeah, I don't know. Now, you know what's funny is like the other day, I was looking online, just looking at getting a new car because eventually I'm gonna get one, and I was looking at cars, and I noticed I typed in cars in my area, and the first car that popped up was a Maserati. But what was funny about it was the caption on it, because the caption said brand new Maserati, driven certain things. But what was really strange was the location of where they took the picture for this car. They took this picture what looked like an RV park. It looked like, because there was trailers in the background. And a part of me thought to myself, I don't think this car belongs to this person. I think this person it's either like I think it was a picture so he took off the internet and took a picture and went, that picture's mine, and that. And just to let you guys know, a little public service announcement. If you're on Facebook and there's little ads that say, we bought too many TVs, we need to sell them for dirt cheap, make sure you check that before you hit yes on that. Because those are world-class scams, people. Because I've seen this happen many times on this, where it's really interesting where you start on those things where you get on there and you notice that like the TVs, like they'll have like 75, 80-inch flat screen TVs for like $70. Most of those TVs are like, I don't know, $500, $600, $700 up to $1,000 in certain times. But what's interesting is how you can tell it's a fake. If you go to buy it and the site that you pay for comes up as PayPal, and yeah, cancel that crap right then and there, because it is a hoax, it is a scam. Y'all need to quit with that stuff. Just saying. And I noticed this before when I was selling my car, my Buick, when I had my old Buick. I sold it online on eBay. I think it was eBay or some auction. Yeah, I can't remember. Craigslist, I think is what I sold on. The phone calls people would call you and like, oh, sorry for, yeah, they're like, hey, You send me the car and I'll send you the money once I get the car. Don't do it. It's a scam, people, because they're gonna take your car, and then you will never see the money. They will change their phone number and you will never see your money. So just saying. Also, and this is the big thing. And this is something that I've been noticing a lot as of late. And this is, and I know this has kind of been a weird year for people, because trust me, it's been weird for everybody. But there's something that I need to get off my chest, and I think it needs to be said. If you have to offer free beer or free food for a vaccine, to bribe people to get a vaccine, there's something wrong with that on so many levels. And I know that I'm not a big time YouTuber and don't have a lot of subscribers, but the ones I have, I thank them. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You're the save the day people, man. So yeah. So, and I know my vlog says farm life and all that stuff. I'm gonna get to that eventually. It's just been kind of like not much to really talk about right now. So, I also have been noticing this as of late. People are so glad to be back to the real world that they forget. People forget that there's a new variant out there. There's this new variant out there, and it's Missouri just got ranked like #1 in like new cases of this bad stuff. And this is a bad one, people. But there's also something else that needs to be said. When did people start acting like, you turn on the TV, and you see the same thing that happens every single day. You turn on TV, and you see people who idolize celebrities. You do you, people. But while we're talking about celebrities and stuff, can we please stop with the auto-tune rap music? Because if you have to auto-tune yourself to make you sound good, you might want to quit while you're ahead. Just saying. And there's something that I'm really been kind of irritates me a little bit. And that is this. We need to stop with this whole sorry about that. We need to start doing more for these mom and pop places, because people who spend their hard-earned money paying $15 for a cup of coffee at Starbucks, you can find that same good quality coffee at these mom and pop diner places. They're just as good. I don't really like big chain restaurants. I'm a diner kind of person. I've eaten diners a lot, and I like them. Heck, one of my favorite burgers I ever had came from a bar called Mike's Corner Pocket in Jeff City. That is not anymore, but very used to know. So I hope everyone had a good 4th of July. I hope you all still have your fingers, because I know there are people out there who don't, and I know fireworks are a great thing to do, big celebration. Yeah, but I do find it interesting. I I know this is going to be kind of controversial, me saying this, but all these people who say they don't like guns, do you not realize we became a country due to that? Because we got our independence from Great Britain. We got our independence from Great Britain because we had to fight them. And I heard something very interesting about the Revolutionary War. Something that a lot of people don't maybe not know about, or the Civil War, I should say. The Civil War, I meant. Did you know Did you know during the Civil War, I heard, I don't know if it was like I didn't know if this was actually like a if this actually happened or not, but I've been hearing this a lot from people, like people from history, from like historians. So you never know. So I heard during the Revolution, during the Civil War, that England actually hired an assassin to take out Lincoln. That England tried to take out Lincoln, the president. You know, 7 years ago, that guy, top hat. Yeah. But what's interesting is the Civil War. Great Britain was intending on sending troops to fight for the South because they liked the cotton. The French sent troops to fight for the North. So yeah, things you don't know about history. So we got independence from Great Britain, and we fought many battles here. There's a battle here in Missouri too. But there's something that I always thought was interesting about that. Is why do we always, you know, and this has been something I've always wondered about in history. The Boston Tea Party wasn't the first Tea Party. One of them happened in New York first. But they never talk about that one because it wasn't a well-made, because they ate just like Indians. But there's something else that happened that most people didn't know about. That there was a kid who made the famous ride saying the Redcoats are coming before Paul Revere did. But who gets credit for it? Paul Revere. So I leave you with this for tonight. If you could go back in time to any time period, either in any period in time, to see something in history, what would it be? What would be the moment you would go back to? For me, well, comment down below what would be your time period you go back to. For me, I would have to say it would be the rise of Rome, I'd have to say. If not that, I would say I would like to go back to, I kind of would like to go back to when the Vikings were around, just to see just to see them. Because I kind of would like to see, like, if I could go back in time and, like, know that I couldn't change history, but I could see them, but they couldn't see me kind of deal. I would like to have gone to, like, and actually met, like, Ragnar Lothbrok and Rollo and Floki and all the guys. And I know there's that show Vikings, those are the names. But those Viking names are based on true people. So, yeah. So I leave you with that. And as always, come on, you guys know what it is. You know what I'm about to say. Come on, what am I going to say? As always, I'm Joel Silva. Keep it oh so smooth. Oh yeah.